All right. We're here with the University of Tampa following their victory in the NCAA South Region quarterfinal over Tuskegee, joined by head coach Tom Jesse and student athletes Sydney Kin and Audrey Ramsey. Coach Jesse, can you start with some comments on the game today?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Tuskegee on an outstanding season that they had. A great basketball team. The record obviously indicates that. Just very impressed with them. This time of the year, there aren't any bad teams obviously out there. It was a super crazy draw for us and them. Just two super good teams tonight play. And super proud of our kids tonight. I thought, it's a different style that we don't see a lot in our league in regards to a lot of pressing, a lot of run and jump, just pound the glass, Tuskegee does, and turns you over. So our keys tonight was, emphasis all week was trying to make sure we could at least keep ourselves in the game, keep them off the glass and taking care of the basketball. Now, we didn't do the best job tonight of doing that, but we made enough shots, enough plays offensively down the stretch. They made a couple runs, we made a couple runs, and we just got fortunate enough to make the last run.
Sydney, obviously another dominant game. Was it what you expected? Did you expect to have that much success?
I mean, I don't really expect much. I just go out there and play. I mean, it's nothing new, really.
And then, Audrey, with the pressure and everything, did you feel like you were prepared for that?
Yeah, our coaches do a good
knew what
job
was coming.
all week during practice. We're prepping different types of presses, different types of press breaks. Did a pretty good job. We got rattled there for a second in the second half, but we came back together and took care of it. And we'll do the same thing for the next game.
First of all, congratulations on a great season and another great dominant win. How does it feel like to host the regional tournament? Does it give you a boost? How is it to play in front of your home crowd all season long and dominating these games? And now you're here at the regionals playing in front of your home crowd one more time, two more times maybe?
Yeah, I'll answer it first. That's our goal at the beginning of the year. First of all, it's the first time we've ever hosted the regional here in women's basketball, so that's history. These guys have been on a history expedition all year. They've broken school records for wins and losses, winning streaks, and hosting the region. So, but they had that goal right at the beginning of the year that this is what they wanted to do, was to host the region. It's always an advantage when you get to sleep in your bed. You have your common things going on. You're not stuck in a hotel trying to figure out things for them to do. They're just doing their normal routine. So that does help. But to be in front of our crowd tonight, the people who turned out tonight, just thanks so much. We had some of our athletes here. That just means a lot, when that crowd's behind you. And you're not getting that a whole lot on the road, but you will at home. And that's why you play all year long, to get to this position to host.
Thank you.
I mean, just what Coach said, that was the goal at the beginning of the season. That was the plan, and we're here now. I mean, we're lucky and fortunate to be here, and we're making the most out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's been said already, but we worked so hard to get here. Every single game we wanted to win so we could be in this position that we are in now. And, I mean, since we're at home, it really doesn't feel like it's any different for us right now. We're just at home playing another game, so that's beautiful for us.
Yes. Looking at the stats, shooting 58% from field and 50% from three, what are you looking for tomorrow's game? Are you looking for any adjustments?
I'll take that.
That's what my stats say here.
I'll take both of those tomorrow and take my chances. We'll get a chance. We've been looking at obviously we're familiar with Lynn. If they were to win the game, they're in our conference, so we've played those guys multiple times. We're a little more familiar with them scout-wise. Lee, we've been, obviously at this time of the year, you got to look ahead. We've been prepping and scouting and preparing scouts for all the teams that's in the tournament. So we won't change a whole lot of anything. It's a different style. The pace of play for Lee, if they were to win, is different. But we're going to cheer for Lynn here as a Sunshine Conference team and hope that's what we play tomorrow. But we'll get a chance to break down things tonight. We'll get to our prep work tomorrow and have a game plan put in place tomorrow as we get ready to play tomorrow night.
Thank you, Coach. Did you expect Tuskegee to press at the beginning of the
Yes, that's who they are. Obviously that's their identity. They press you. They're long up on the top of that press. Number 3 is just an incredible athlete up on top of it with length. And anytime you got that kind of length, it makes it tough to reverse the ball. And we got some small guards too. We forgot to recruit some tall guards. But so we worked extremely hard all week against the press because we knew it was going to be there. And again, one of those things that we knew we had to handle. If you turn it over on the press, it's layups and easy points. So you can't do that. So again, we emphasize that and getting them off the defensive glass, their offensive glass, our defensive glass. That was what we keyed on in the last 2 days to get ready to play them.
Thank you, Coach. And one last question from my side. Both of you, Sydney and Audrey, you have played both in tremendous season, but this question is for Sydney. 27 points, 15 rebounds again. Do you feel fatigue? Do you feel tired?
I mean, I'm okay, not really. I'm about to get some treatment after this, but I mean, no. At this time of the season, you just got to push through it.
All right, thank you. Any other questions?
All right. Coach, what are you gonna change tomorrow? Because today the team get 16 turnovers. So how you can approach tomorrow the game? Sydney, you took 12 defensive rebounds, but also the team get the 19 offensive rebounds. So how hard was battling on the paint?
I mean, it was tough. I mean, they were just as big, even sometimes bigger than us. So, I mean, we kind of struggled rebounding, but, I mean, it's just effort.
Again, tomorrow, in regards to turnovers for us, we're going to play, and these won't be the same two type of teams that we play tomorrow. Lee will be more fast-paced, tempo, pushing the ball, guard-oriented, shooting the ball. They're not pressing you. They won't be long in that press like that. Now, anybody gets down will press at times and trap you, but it won't be the same kind of press that's there that was tonight. And offensive rebounding, again, if you look at Tuskegee's stats, they had almost 300 more offensive rebounds than their opponents did on the year. So it's no surprise that those numbers are there. We're doing our best to keep them off that glass. And again, they turned people over about 167 more times than they did on the year. So both of those things were obviously their identity, and we needed to do a good job. And again, I know those are numbers that you don't normally get, but we're okay as long as we come out on top with that W like we did. We'll take that same thing tomorrow.
Now, one quick one for you, Coach. 31 baskets, 22 assists. We've been talking all year that this team gets usually more than 50% assists to baskets, and this time it's 2 out of 3. You then shoot 58% from the floor, 50% from 3. Does that all kind of go hand in hand, that you're getting them in the right spots and getting them great opportunities?
Well, we're blessed to have players. That's the coaching secret. Everybody's looking for an X is an offense or defensive, secrets. There's no such thing as that. But this group has shared the basketball all year. They will make the extra pass. When you have inside a play that we have, then that if they try to take that away, it opens up the outside. When the outside makes shots, it opens up the inside. So they've been really good balancing that all year, and that's a tribute to them. We preach here and we try to build a team, not an individual. And so if you try to take something away, we've got enough players that are skilled that will make you suffer for that in regards to offense. So it's a tribute to our players.
All right. Thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.